Hi, hello. My name is Miss Amy. I'm one of the children's librarians here at Monroe County Public Library, and for this week's virtual story time, we're going to read A Fall Ball for All, which is a very whimsical story about different critters kind of having a last hurrah before they settle down and hibernate or burrow in their dens for winter. But before that, we're going to do our welcome song, which incorporates several American Sign Language signs. So I'm going to teach you those real quick. So the first one is hello, and it's a simple salute. You're saluting. So put it to your head, forehead, and then away. Salute. This means hello. The next one is friends, and this one's the hardest, in my opinion, of what I'm going to teach you today. So you're going to take your two index fingers and make little hooks out of them, and then you're going to link your hooked fingers together and pull, and then you're going to take them apart and kind of twist, do a twisting motion, and then link them together and pull. So like that. So this means friends. Time is simply just pointing to a wrist that would have a watch or where you would think a watch would go. So just time. Say is putting your hand near your mouth and moving it away. So say. And then again, hello is simply saluting. So we're going to put all those together into our welcome song. Okay, you ready? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. We're going to do it one more time, just in case it was a new thing for you. We'll do it one more time. Okay, you ready? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. All right, thank you for joining me again for this week's virtual story time. So the story that I'm going to read you today is available on something called Hoopla, which is an e-resource that everybody with the Monroe County Public Library card has access to. So it's all online. There's no wait list. It's just a simple of typing in or searching for this specific title, and it's there ready for you to read 100 times, 25 times, or just once. But I'm going to share my screen real quick, so you're going to see something weird. But bear with me while I get the story set up. So we're going to share screen, and then I'm going to move to my Hoopla screen right here. So this is Hoopla. I'm going to go to my currently borrowed, and I have tons of books. I think you can check out however many this is. It looks like 12, I think, a month. But what we're going to read today is A Fall Ball for All by Jamie Swenson. So I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to make this full screen. Okay. So again, A Fall Ball for All by Jamie Swenson and illustrated by Chihira Fidel. What kind of critters do you see on the cover here? Can you name some of them with me? Do you see the bear? Where's the bear at? Can you point to the bear? Yeah, right there in the middle. Well, it's the biggest critter on the page. And it has a little leaf that looks like that it's landed on its nose. Can you see the squirrel? Can you find the squirrel on the page? And then let's see what other, I'll do one more critter. What about the fox? The fox, what color is the fox? Can you tell? Orange or red? Either one. Okay. Once upon a golden day, autumn wind blew into play, whooshing leaves in the air, orange, brown, purple, everywhere. Can you see where the wind is in the picture? It's kind of like a stream of leaves. You find where the stream of leaves is? It kind of looks like it's wishing, washing, or kind of curling. Yeah, it's up near the text, and then it comes down and curves around where the bear is, and then where the two deer are. At every burrow, den, and nest, an invitation fell to rest. You're invited one and all to the annual Windfall Ball. That sounds like a lot of fun. You see, let's see, you see the porcupine on the page? It's kind of tricky. It's towards the bottom of the page, the bottom left. Yeah, right there. And then, ooh, I didn't see this the first time. Can you find the lizard? Yeah, it's towards the bottom right of the page. Geese postponed their grand migration, bears and bats their hibernation. Excitement for the party grew, the great gray owl to the smallest shrew. The creatures don their autumn best, fur, feather, primped and pressed. Coyote groomed and peasants preened, porcupine shook and otters cleaned. Gotta look your best for the ball. The nights grew longer into fall as autumn wind prepared the ball. Squalls sent pumpkins tumbling round, a breeze shook the apples to the ground. Can you follow the stream of leaves, the wind blowing? What color are the leaves do you see? There's red and yellow and orange and brown. Yeah. Gust and gales and tempest forces set a fete of 7 courses. That is, I'm going to say that one more time because that was a tongue twister. I'm probably pronouncing this wrong. Gust and gales and tempest forces set a fete with 7 courses. Cranberries, chestnuts, corns, and plums, sunflowers, daisies, and chrysanthemums. And the fete is like a party. So that's another word for party. It's a fancy word for party. Harvest moon set the night aglow. Guests arrived, some fast, some slow, with time to nibble, greet, and play, while festive tunes got underway. What kind of critters do you see on this page? Can you see the raccoon? Where's the raccoon? What color is its tail? Looks like gray and black. And there's a fox, and there's a badger next to the fox as well. Rabbit and turtle tapped a beat as wind composed an autumn sweet. Soon the night was filled with song, a blustery chorus sang along. Looks like they're having a lot of fun. I love playing in leaves and throwing them in the air. It's a great time right now. The sidewalks are filled with them. Then autumn wind began to dance. It breezed, it blew, it puffed, it pranced, beckoning both big and small to join the step at the windfall ball. What kind of trees are these? Do you know? You might not know. These look like birch trees. So we have a lot of those around where I live. There's a lot of birch trees. They're very skinny. They have white trunks and they have some markings. It kind of looks like a sycamore, but skinnier, smaller. Turkey strutted with elk and quail. Beaver kept time with his tail. A swirling night of celebration, windy, joyful jubilation. In the shindig's happy wake, an autumn treasure for all to take, a windfall feast, a winter's cash, to gobble, bury, store, and stash. So what are they gobbling, burying, storing, or stashing? What do you think? Food. So you can kind of see that there is a little den. It looks like maybe a possum, which I don't think they hibernate, but they do have little dens in the ground. But it looks like some nuts they're storing in here. This might be actually a squirrel. But they're storing acorns, other types of nuts, anything that will warm up their little nest or burrow for the cold winter to come. So that's why they're preparing. Chipmunks filled with their furry cheeks. Can you puff your cheeks like a chipmunk? Have you ever seen their cheeks get so puffy? Raccoons took pumpkins, corn, and leeks, then Badger raised one final toast for all who gathered and their host. And every burrow, hill, and nest was ready for the winter's rest. Autumn waved goodbye to all until next year's windfall ball. Do you see what's swimming in the lake here? Turtles. Do you see what animals are sleeping? Let's see. I see a baby deer. I see a squirrel or something inside the trunk. I don't know what kind of critter that is. And then I see a raccoon for sure that's sleeping in the bottom of the tree. And it looks like some otters or beavers. I don't think they're asleep. I think they're playing. So just to give you a little snapshot, the windfall, which is a word that is used a lot in this story, this is the definition of it. So it's probably a new word to you, but it's a fruit or other crops blown down by the wind, or an unexpected gift or good fortune. A windfall is a special treat for creatures in nature. It could be fruit blown down from the trees, made much easier for animals to gather, or as in this story, it could be a whole pile of food to last through a winter. And sometimes a windfall means a sudden bit of good luck, even for people. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen real quick. Okay. So thank you for joining me for that story. It was pretty easy to access it again on Hoopla, which you all have access to with your library card. And I would definitely plug this, especially for grandparents or parents that can't see their kiddos because of quarantine or anything like that. You guys can do a nightly online story time together if they're from a distance. But we're going to move on to our game that I have here. So I have 4 different tracks. I'm going to grab one at a time. And I'm going to give you a few hints or clues to guess what animal this is. So, can you see this? What kind of animal makes this track? Can you guess? It's not a wolf. This animal was in our story, and it has red or orange fur, and it often has black feet or paws. All feet and paws are black, and it usually has black-tipped ears. Do you know what animal you think it is? Starts with an F. A fox. So this is a fox, which is kind of neat. It looks like a puppy dog's paw, but not quite. You got that one. This one hopefully is pretty easy. If not, that's completely fine. But this one you see a lot, especially around in Indiana. Can you see? What animal makes this track? I'll give you a hint. We saw this one in the story as well. This one has antlers. And let's see, it's not an elk. It's definitely smaller than an elk. This one is a deer. A deer. So you can definitely find these all over McCormick Creek or any of the parks that are heavily wooded around here for sure, especially this time of year. And then this we saw a lot of as well. So this one you might not know the track of, but you do see these a lot, especially in Bloomington. You know what critter this is? I'll give you some hints. So this one loves to eat nuts. It has a big, puffy, like kind of bottle brush tail, and it likes to climb trees, and it's kind of small. You think it's not a chipmunk, but it's similar to a chipmunk. It starts with an S. A squirrel. A squirrel. So you can kind of see it's a very, very dainty shaped paw. So it has like a little pad right here, and then a couple pads right here that are like soft leather. And then it has its little claws, little tip claws. So then the last one that I have is one of my favorite critters. And you see them a lot. They're starting to come in. You'll see them sitting on branches of trees, especially this time of year. There's a bunch that they are black. They have wings. What kind of critter do you think this is? A crow. So this is a crow's feet. Right there. I'm starting to get some crow's feet. Thank goodness for Zoom filters, everybody. This is a crow right here. Very, very smart critters. Okay, so we're gonna do our second to last song together. So this is I love doing this one because it teaches different body parts. It has nothing to do with fall, but I love egg shakers, so we're gonna do this one together. So you can have, if you wanna, I'll wait a second for you to go get something that shakes, makes noise, that you can do the song with me. But it's, can you shake along with me? So at the very end of the song, or the verse, I'm going to point, well, not point, I'm going to say a specific body part, and I want you to put your shaker on that body part to see if you know what body part I'm talking about. So I'm going to try to trick you and make it a little hard, not too hard, but a little hard. All right, are you ready? Okay, you ready? Can you shake along with me, along with me, along with me? Can you shake along with me? Put your shaker on your knee. Where's your knee? It is, I'm gonna use my little puppet friend here. This little part. Well, this is different. This is like a hip, but it's kind of in between your foot. It's up by your foot. If you have a grown-up with you, they can show you where your knee is. This is a bad puppet to show. Because he's squatting. Okay, so we're gonna do this 2 more times. I'm gonna pick a different body part each time. You ready? Can you shake along with me, along with me, along with me? Can you shake along with me? Put your shaker on your eyebrow. Where's your eyebrow at? Is it here? No, it's here. Your eyebrows. Can you wiggle? You have very expressive eyebrows. I can't. I have to like move my whole face in order to make them move. Okay, we're gonna do 1 more time, and I'm gonna make it super hard. This one's gonna be hard. So let me think. What body part can I? Let's try. I'm gonna try this one. You ready? Okay. It's our last one. Can you shake along with me, along with me, along with me? Can you shake along with me? Put your shaker on your clavicle bone. I told you it would be hard. I can't really show you, but it's like your collarbone. So you probably have a more evident one than I do. I like to eat too many sweets, so I can't really see. But it is your collarbone right here. Okay, so thank you for doing that egg shaker song with me. And hopefully I stumped you on that last one. It's always good to learn different body parts. But we're gonna do our goodbye song in American Sign Language. And it is very, very similar. I almost have like a little, what is it called? The thing that sticks up on top of your head sometimes, a cowlick. But the goodbye song is very similar to our welcome song. It incorporates all the same songs with the exception of, instead of going hello, we go goodbye, which is just waving. So goodbye, and then friends, remember, this is the sign for friends, time, and then say. Okay, you ready? We're gonna put it all together. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say, oh, goodbye. We're gonna do it 1 more time. See, even I've done it probably 50 or 60 times this month alone to myself, and I still screw up. So mistakes happen. It's part of being you, part of being me. We're gonna do 1 more time. You ready? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. So again, thank you for joining me for this week's virtual story time. Hopefully I didn't frighten you too much, and I look forward to seeing you sometime soon. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.